I'm David Maddox, lead author of the chapter Advancing Urbanism. Let's start by trying to put aside some tropes about environmentalism and cities in general. That cities are ecologically barren, that there's nature only in the woods, that city people don't care about nature or need nature. All of those things are largely false. So let's start from there. Also with the observation that what we well know is that cities around the world are growing, expanding, people are moving to cities, more and more people live in cities. So it's an enormous challenge for us in terms of livability, global sustainability, resilience, justice. It's an enormous challenge for us, this idea of expanding cities. But it's also an opportunity to get things right that we've gotten wrong in the past about city building. The way we can make better cities is fundamentally associated with the idea of improving the environmental approach to cities. And the environmental approach we have with cities to the surrounding countryside. That's the connection between global sustainability and urban sustainability. And since most people now live in cities, it's key for us to get cities right from a livability point of view, from a sustainability point of view, from a resilience point of view. These are stories that environmental education, and perhaps specifically urban environmental education, are uniquely poised to be able to tell. We need to tell these stories about an urban environment, about the importance of the environment to better cities, about the importance of the environment to global sustainability, to the importance to livability, to justice. These are the cities that we need to create in the world, not only for people, but also for nature. We need to tell those stories far and wide to children, to adults. This is the role for an urban environmental education. Is it different than a standard traditional environmental education? Yes, to the extent that it's a more modern view of the way cities are, that there is nature in cities, that people are connected to nature in cities, that people need to be connected to nature in the cities. So that's a modernization of the idea of environmental education that is more about the urban experience, but it's not fundamentally different. Urban environmental education is, like regular environmental education, is still going to be one that communicates the importance, the values of nature and its relationship to people and the natural world. These are the stories that need to be told in our communities, to students, to teachers, to leaders, to each other, and this is the key and essential role. It's the key and essential role for an urban environmental education.